After the 7th of October, things changed again quite considerably in that, like lots of Jewish people, 7th of October happened, 8th of October was the Sunday, Monday on the 9th of October I went to work, and I suspect like lots of people, I realised A, I could cry very easily, and B, I sat there thinking, what can I do? I feel sort of useless, hopeless. I'm just sort of sitting here watching this and can't do anything. About a week later, a barrister who I knew, Adam Wagner, got in touch with me on the Thursday morning of the week after the 7th of October to say that he'd been approached by an MP who had a constituent whose 80-odd-year-old parents had been taken hostage to Gaza, and he'd spent a day trying to work out what to do. And he emailed me at 7:23 in the morning on the Friday morning and said, because I'm a barrister, I can't take instructions directly from a member of the public. I need a solicitor to instruct me. I don't think it will involve much work, but could you help just simply to instruct me? And that was at 7:23 in the morning. At 7:24 in the morning, I said yes. For the next 2 years, Adam and I spent a huge amount of time advocating for the British and closely connected hostages. In the end, there were 7 British families and 10 hostages who were British or closely related, who we worked for, trying to get the British government to do everything it could for them. The majority of those hostages came out alive, the latest one being Avi Natan Or, whose mother is British. Sadly, some of them died or were murdered in captivity, and their bodies came out. Some were killed and taken. One of them in particular was killed before being taken into captivity, and his body was released earlier this year. I've been advising some of the British families of people who were murdered on the 7th of October. There were 17 British people killed on the 7th of October, and some of them have been entitled to a certain amount of compensation from the British government or seeking a certain amount of support. So that has all been done on a voluntary basis, on a pro bono basis, as we lawyers like to say. But that's been a very different type of activity to some of the more structured charity trustee work.